Hello. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Hi y'all. Welcome everybody. For those that are new here, my name is Carmen, founder and curator of Black Sewing Network, a network that celebrates and amplifies Black voices in the sewing community. And today I'm super excited to be making this pattern that has been on my list for quite some time. The Violaine dress. I'm going to pull up a picture of it for you all, and we'll go to the website also to review kind of the specs around it. But I know this is by Viki Sews. It is definitely suitable for beginners. So I'm gonna grab a link to the site so we can see it. Thank you so much for everybody that is here. Can you hear me now? I think you can. Hold on. Where am I scamming? Goes it. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Violin dress. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so this is the Violaine Dress by Viki Sews. A link to it is in the caption. It is available. Let's see what sizes. It goes to up to a size 52 in Viki Sews. Does anybody know what size 52 is? I'm making a 44 today, and it's a little slim on me. So the bust for the 40, I'm sorry, for the 52, just FYI, is that's not real big. That's not real big. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up the sizing for it, but it ain't big enough. All right, so I'm making the 44 and I'm making it in the 170 to 176 sizing. I'm using a gauze fabric today, but the woman pictured in the pictured in the photograph, she's making it. She has it on in a satin. They say Terrence just made it in a satin yesterday as well, and it was super cute. But yeah, so I want mine to kind of sweep the floor. So we're gonna see how that goes. So I'm doing 44, and I think the length I'm doing is 170 to 176. So it does. I know, and some people kind of like hit the ankle a little bit higher than the ankle. I wanted to I want to be able to wear heels with it. So mine is a little bit on the longer side. Um, Hi Nina. Hi Doctor. Hey, who else is here? Hi Shakira. Hey RBB. All right, y'all. All right, so I'm using this gauze fabric from Minerva. Hi Sabs. I absolutely love how this feels. It's super lightweight. This is actually my first time using gauze. I'm using a universal needle, 8011 size 8011. This pattern is interesting because it has a pocket facing. Now, I've never done a pocket facing before. I just like when I do inset pockets, this is how mine looks like, pretty standard. Terrence has made this dress quite a few times, but he said he just does it the like regular way. So here is what the pocket facing looks like. So we're gonna try it out today. We're gonna try it out. I don't know if it's gonna be worth the effort. Vicky Sews also gives you directions so that you can make this with French seam. But instead of going through that process of like sewing this together twice, I just serge the inside. So I'm not going to French seam it, but if you want to, if you don't have a serger, Vicky Sews does give you the directions on how to do that. Why did I say how did I say it? All right. Hi, everybody. Hi, Zena. So, another thing that I did in advance was I interfaced or stabilized the pocket area on the side seam. So this pattern only has a front, a back, and the pocket. So really simple. And if you want to make it even simpler, you can just skip the pocket, y'all. You can just skip the pocket. So, mm, hey. Thanks y'all so much for being here. I'll put on some music in a second. All right, so Vicky Sews and Made for Mermaids is like this too. Give you like extra tips on where to stabilize it. So I just stabilized it right at the pocket area just to prevent stretching and to follow the directions as much as possible. Highland. All right, y'all. So let's get started. I'm gonna pull up the directions. Do the best I can with what I got, because again, this is a new method in terms of putting the pockets together for me. So let's just wish for the best. Drop some prayer hands in the chat, and let's hope this goes well. Let's hope this goes well. Viki Sews is always making things more complex, but you know we're all about trying new things. Is anybody else sewing in the chat today? A link to the fabric is also in the chat as well if you want to grab it from Minerva. But yeah, let's turn that off. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Diane. Hey, Brooklyn Tammy. All right, let me put on some music, child. Let me put on some music. Nina, are you back? Not Nina popping in like after jet setting. Where are you, Nina? Are you back? All right. All right. The first thing they say to do is not unfortunate. Listen, I understand, Nina. He said, unfortunately, I am. All right. So I'm going to top stitch. This is so confusing. Press the seam. All right, let's try this, y'all. So now we're gonna work on the first pocket, the back pocket. So it said place the pocket facing reinforcement piece to the open pocket. Lord, send a revival. Child. And let it begin in D. You're making a cow neck. You're making a cow back version of which dress? I probably should have practiced this in advance, but here we are. Probably should have practiced it. You bring me. This is silly. Place the pocket facing reinforcement piece on the back right sides together. Align the pocket opening edge, matching the notches on the back and the face. Now I see why Terrence said, give it up to God. Give it to God. Now I see why he said that. Now I see why he said, give it to God. Hey, B. Chantel. How was your day? Hope everything went well today with your live. Okay. All right. I'm a picture person, so oof. I'm a picture person, so hopefully this works out. Already hate it. Oh, this goes on the other side. That's why. Okay. I will. I'm just trying to experiment with this pocket facing situation, which I've never done before. Because who has time for this? Let us pray. Shut up. Whew. Mm. Will, is your outfit done for DC Frock Tales? Are you ready? This made no sense, but whatever. Hey, Anna. But the pocket facing really only makes sense if you are French seaming it, which I'm not. So honestly, I would just stick to just the regular inset pocket method. Hey, hey. Now, Vicky. All right, now what I do? Now what do I do? It says trim the pocket facing on the inside. Then do what? Yeah, to me, this doesn't. Yeah, this makes absolutely no sense to me, but whatever. It makes no sense to me, but you know, to each their own. Who's a Hey, Auntie Carol. Hi, Chris. Yeah, I just don't see the point, but to each their own. To each their own. I am good. Are you good? Are you ready for summertime, Shy? Are you ready for summertime, Shy? Where the parties at? Are you going? Are you stepping in the name of love? Hey, Shem. Well, did you ever answer my question? Are you ready for fractals? Uncle's going. Uncle's doing what? He dancing? I'm saying he a DJ. He ain't meant to dance. He don't gotta dance. He don't have to dance. He going to dance what? You mean he gonna start DJing again? I'm doing what? I need answers. I got questions and I need the answers. I got questions. I have questions. All right, I'm understitching this facing again. This don't really make sense. Oh, he's trying to slim down. I know that's right. You know me, Shamir. No, I'm not. I'm actually not going to work. So Shamir, you know what Minerva? Their stuff starts like. So I started requesting stuff from Minerva last year, and I tried to map it out by like where I thought when I thought stuff was around. So my goal was to not have to pay for any fabric I use on my lives. That was the plan. So I was, waiting. And then it just started coming all at the same time. I said, "Oh my God." It started coming all at the same time. So that's honestly what happened. I wasn't expecting it. It was bad. So that's really the honest to God truth. Hey T. All my fabric started coming at the same time. So we are on a quest to oh no, yeah, this is Minerva. So the fabric that I'm using today and on Friday is from Minerva. So I have shout out for like Terrence. I'm up to oh girl. Okay, all right. Lord. So I think I owe Minerva right now 6 projects. So I am very behind. So yeah, that's how the facings look. Yeah, this facing. I get it. Again, this facing makes more sense if I'm doing a French seam all the way around. Viki Sews always gotta be so extra. Yes. What Auntie Carol say? Who's Thomas? Yeah, the fabric I'm using on Friday, I'm making Nikki's tote. That's gonna be so the matching tote. Well, the fabric I'm using to match with this is this. So it's this canva. So this is gonna be a look. So I'm making a tote bag out of this and the Violaine dress out of that. So that's the vibe. Auntie Carol, where you been? Is you still been at work? Where you been? I don't trust it. Where you been, Miss Carol? That lady, she's the man. All right, now I'm adding the pockets to the front. You made 2 dresses? Which colorway did you? It was so many colorways to pick from, Terrence. I couldn't decide. All right, so I'm adding the pocket to the front. I couldn't decide. So I'm like kind of on for the next probably month, I'm going to be using Minerva fabric on my lives. Because I got to get rid of it. I don't want them saying. And then Terrence is coming out with a collection. And for those that don't know, Terrence is coming out with a really pretty Brazilian inspired collection. And I have about Terrence. I'm going to send you one more fabric because I'm gonna send you one more fabric. Um, so I have about 4 looks that I'm creating from Terrence's collection. So again, I am not trying to spend money on any fabric I use on my lives. So that's the goal. You know what, Shamir? I've been buying ever since you had that like talk with us about you say you want to make aspirational clothing. I mean, granted, I'm still not making clothing with a whole lot of pieces, but I have been buying like more like fitted t-shirts and tank tops. Like I don't be caring about making that stuff. So I've been like still like not spending a whole lot of money. Spin that shit. But yeah. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Okay. Okay. Let's put the second pocket on. I don't know if I did this right. What I do? Finish it. Finish. Has anybody been shopping for summer? I have not. I went into the mall for the first time in years. Hold on, did I even go? Hold on, or was I sitting outside? I haven't been to the mall in years to shop. I have not shopped in the mall in years. Oh, you said, girl, give me it. You said, give it to me off the peg. I don't care. I've only felt like I've only felt like sewing easy stuff. I've been outside a little bit. And I don't even mean outside like vacation. Like I've been going to brunch with my girls. We went to the Roots picnic last week. I ain't been wanting to like. You ain't been sewing? All right. Okay. All right. So now we're going to sew the sides together. So, Shamir, I guess we're gonna commence the are we gonna commence the tailoring class in the fall? What is the plan? What is the plan, Sister Cat? I agree. I'm gonna do my own thing. Send you a picture of what? Oh, okay. Brooklyn, tell me, is your dress done for Foxtails? Y'all know what song is in my head? First of all, happy Black Music Month. First and foremost. Why is that Young Miami song stuck in my head? Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Where my scamming ass just at. Oh my God, yes, son, you have to make some. Son, that is your time to shine. What are you gonna make? Make Vogue 1929. That's an easy peasy. That is easy peasy. You hate what? What you hate? Hold on, I'll bring it up. Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying the right one. She said that with her chest. She said that with her chest, baby. Okay. Tell us how you really feel. Oh. Ha! You know what? When I first heard it, I hated it. But it's grown. It was bumping at the festival. I was like, oh yeah, this show kind of it got a little bop. It got a little bop though. Okay, so Not a fan. Not a fan at all. This one, son. Oh, they only have it in paper. Everybody had this one though. Not Wheels on the Bus. Bye, Aunt Carol. Bye. Somebody get her, please. Please, somebody just. Yeah, this. Not a fan. Not trace it for you, Bison. Not trace it for you. I can't. Hey, Tidry. What? Why you can't sell, Auntie Carol? Did you mention why you can't sell? What I miss? You said you just made 2 dresses. What I'm missing? What am I missing? Hey, Tidry. Just trying to figure out. And Terrence told me not to do this. He warned me. Terrence warned me. He said this shit dumb. Hey, Julian, how are you? Is anybody watching Love Island? Did you say Oh, what's the commission, Julian? Hey, Yvette. You know, I definitely have my wanting to sew has its ebbs and flows. I just try to do the best I can with what I got. Okay, I think we have a yeah. She lived closer to me. Come to my house and organize. She don't live too far from me. She can come to my house first. Child. Oh, you making an overgarment? All right, let's see if this works. Let's pray. Let us pray. What the fuck? The Roots picnic was amazing. I had a great time. I had a great time. Jay-Z was phenomenal. Brandy and Monica were great. The order for me was Jay-Z, T.I., who else? Brandy and Monica. Then everybody else kind of paled in comparison to me. Okay. But I had a great time. I had to walk home on after the Jay-Z concert, but the second night we just made up a parking spot the second day, so it didn't take me long to get home. The second day, the first day, it took us about 2 hours to get home. It was so crowded. Oh, I'm sure you did. It was. It was. I mean, I actually went to a private dress rehearsal with Jay the night before, and so I saw his run of show the night before, And I looked and I said, because he wore a hoodie and glasses the whole time. And I said to my cousin, I was like, he don't got the locks no more. I said, it don't look like a Caesar under there. But I said, the locks are definitely gone. And when he popped out with his Jimi Hendrix vibe the next day, I was like, oh, I said, Act 3 definitely going to be, um, it's going to be a rock concert. I mean, rock. The marketplace, like, you mean from the vendors? Did I go to the vendor section? No. We kind of just stayed in like one area for the most part. But yeah, the whole festival was a vibe. It was very nostalgic. It gave me like summer '99 vibes, minus like Rough Riders. Rough Riders was very much so a big part of that summer too. But Rockefeller, like seeing him and Beans and Freeway, Petey Crack, very nostalgic. Hey D, how are you? I can't believe. I'm not just stressing. So yeah, Gauze definitely does stretch. Have his mind of its own. I was not prepared for this. I would say definitely stabilize the sides. Hey, hey Aisha. Thank you. It's cute. It's gonna be a cute little vibe. How's your angel's dress coming? Yeah, she doing on Sunday. Sunday service. Y'all really ignore me when I try to have a schedule for the Sow Your Views for May, June, and July. Not y'all ignoring my schedule when I'm trying to be organized. It's me with D. D, well, how are you hacking it though? I want to know that. I do know that. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna hack it. I'm like, oh, what are you doing? How are you hacking it? How are we? Listen, how are we hacking it? All right, let me see how this look. And it's definitely. Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. Okay. Okay. We gotta take this apart. Oh, what a feeling. Fuck it, I want a brilliant. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. How long you on this work lockdown? How long is the lockdown? It's with an I, and it's AIY. I'm just gonna correct you before Aisha do, child. I'm gonna correct you before Aisha do. Yeah, let's be careful because this shit rip. Listen. Child. Oh. Tell you quit. Now wait a second. Now wait a darn minute. It's that, well, it is. What in the world? Did y'all, Lord, Auntie Carol, please don't quit. I need them to just have a conversation. Ask them for less responsibilities. I told you not to go in there being impressive. Just do just enough. You ain't learned this already? Stop going in there being impressive and do the bare minimum. Do enough to keep your job. Y'all ain't learned this already? How long we been in this rodeo? Hey y'all, make sure y'all put all chat. I used to change her name on YouTube. So there's an option at the top where you can like the 3 toggle. So don't just put all top messages, put all messages so you can see Aisha's text. So there's like 2 toggles right here at the top. 2 toggles. Click that so y'all can see Aisha's messages. Right. Where does someone watch? Right, Tadri. Talk about some until she quit. You shouldn't have went up there. You shouldn't have went up there being impressive. That's your fault. The fuck? Why would you go in there being impressive? Be mediocre. Why y'all ain't learn to be mediocre at the stuff y'all really don't care about? It is okay to be mediocre. I learned from white men, okay? Hi, Dory B. How are you? What you doing? I can't believe y'all ain't learn. Ain't no honor in overworking yourself to the point you ain't gonna have no time to sub. Ain't no honor in that. Ain't no honor in that. Especially at this point in our lives. Shut up. Baby. I used to be the type that would plan all the office parties, team building. They don't give a fuck about that. They give all. The only thing they care about is results. So I stopped doing it. Yeah. They be waiting on you. I mean, it's not like you don't have like a huge wardrobe full of memes that you can rock to the office. So, I mean, it was going to be a matter of time. It was only going to be a matter of time. Ooh. All right, let's figure out this next. Oh, so yeah, I know, Yvette. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I should have stabilized. I only stabilized part of the side by the pocket. I should have stabilized the whole side seam because it's all stretched out right now. So I'm trying to find my bearings and just power through it, but it's definitely stretched out. But we're gonna make it work. Auntie Carol can't do those 30 minutes. It take her 30 minutes to turn on her machine. But I support you, Auntie Carol. I'm using double gauze, Terrence. Terrence, remember I asked you, I was like, what you think about me doing this in a gauze? You was like, I don't know, Carm. So, two things I should have listened to Terrence about. I mean, I don't regret doing it out of this fabric. I regret using that pocket facing. I should have just stuck to like the original method. But we're gonna make it work. I'll make it work. All right, yeah, I'll make it work. I ain't worried. We're gonna power through and get the inspiration done. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the pocket facing next time. Well, you know what? It'd be one thing if I did it out of like if I did it out of like a chiffon, which I think this dress will be so cute in a chiffon. If I did that, then I would do the pocket, maybe the pocket facing method, and I would do the pocket facing, and I would do the French seams method. Yeah, like but with regular fabric, I did the serger. It's stretched out with my serge. I these are serged. I did serge it, and I think it contributed to stretching the fabric out. So it's a clean finish. Like if you don't want to do the if you don't want to do the French seam method, but I would interface it first. Like get some stay tape and interface it. Because Sister Cat is stretched out, okay, like a $2 hoe. But again, we're powering through it. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's an easy dress made complex. Like I feel like I appreciate I do appreciate Viki Sews and giving us a alternative to a clean inside. Because with the big five, you have to learn on your own how to make clean finishes on the inside with the big five patterns. With Viki Sews, and I feel like patterns like like Russian patterns, some indie patterns, they give you an option if you don't have a serger on how to get a clean finish, which I appreciate. I need to do this offline. Listen, who I got it from this guy on TikTok. Y'all know the guy. He was like Sister Cat, dark skin, cute, gay guy. Child, that's what I be calling my aunt because she be stressing me out. Me and my cousin be like, Sister Cat, please. When you got to start parenting your parents, you gotta keep that's our way of like calling her girl without being disrespectful. Because you know, if you call your parents or your aunties girl, they be like, who you calling girl? I ain't want you to look different. So me and my cousin be calling her Sister Cat. She be like, what's that? It's like saying girl, but we don't want you to curse us out. Okay. That's our way of like, girl, please. I mean, it's so lightweight though. I want to make a shirt out of it. Terrence made a cocoon sweater out of his gauze, and it looks so pretty. Nikki also, Nikki Brooks, she made a dress, it's like a tent dress but cute. She made a tent dress out of it, and it was so cute. I was like, yeah, gauze, you need to make certain stuff out of it. I wouldn't put it on the same level as chiffon because I feel like chiffon is definitely a biatch to work with. But it will test your patience. It will test your patience. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When your parents be like, I ain't one of your little friends. Who that? chat. So we got to start talking in code words and stuff. Like, oh. Not my computer about to die. Listen, we love our lives. I'm just saying. We love our life. I don't listen. I don't want no problem. Can somebody scroll up and tell me if Will or Brooklyn send me answer my question about is their outfits done for frock tails? I feel like I was not answered, so I need the congregation to let me know. My mom's okay. She's normally in the chat. Mom, you up in here? She always asks about you, Yvette. Because I was telling her about because she started working on Renee's bag. And she said somebody on her choir. She was like, she's friends with Yvette. I was like, yeah. One of her choir members, well, former choir members. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, there's it. I won't be asking no more questions. That's my cue to mind my business. That is my cue to mind my business. Carmen, drink water and mind your business. Yeah, that's what she was saying. Because I was telling her I was thinking about Carmen. She was like, oh, yeah, Yvette is in there. And she couldn't remember the name. She couldn't remember the name of the group. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just ask Yvette next time I see her and on the live. Not try 30 minutes. Auntie Carol, Frock Tales is this weekend. Well, not for Brooklyn Timmy. Gift in hands. Okay. Ciao. Note to self: do not ever use. My God, on today. My God, on today. What's her daughter's name? Is Yvette's daughter's name Monet? My God, on today. Never again. Say no. I would use this fabric again, but not with this. This would be a nice little button-up shirt. Okay. Okay. Child, let's look at the. Okay. Okay. It might not be horrible. Okay, this is a front. This is a big. Let's press her out on the sides. And then, okay. It may not be horrible, y'all. It might not be horrible. Ugh. Let's just press out the side seams. Child. You're going to what? Monet. Yes. Monet. And she got the little girl. Monet got the little baby. She not a baby. She like 5. My mom calls her the choir baby. She says she reads really well. Me and Monet, my mom been at the church for a long time, so I won't say we grew up together, but um, we were always, at rehearsal and stuff with our moms. Okay. All right, y'all. It's looking good. It's looking like we kind of saved it. I'm not mad. It's not looking half bad. And it feels like so comfortable. I can imagine this being really, really comfortable. Monica know the whole city. Monica knows the whole city, okay? Monica with a K. It must be something about them Monicas. They be knowing everybody. Monica know the whole city. Y'all be putting me on the stuff. I be like, huh? I'm trying to be a little bit more social. I like to hang out with my old lady gang at Pashi. That's pretty much the realm of like my in-person sewing, like other than BSN, of course. But I love hanging out with my old lady gang. Right. I'm like, Dad. She like, you know that? I'm like, girl, no, I don't know. But in my defense, I didn't live here for a long time. And I moved back kind of right before the pandemic. So I was in Baltimore for a really long time. Oh, that looks so pretty. Am I staying where? Are you staying near what? Are you talking to me, Brooklyn Timmy? Are you talking to somebody else? Philly ain't got no beaches. I'm like, what beach? We got the Schuylkill. Oh, her and Shamir talking. I was about to say, what beach we got? We got the Schuylkill River, and that thing dirty. Every time I see the rowers like rowing in the Schuylkill, I be like, ew. That river dirty. Oh, from Pashi? They are trying to start. Is anybody familiar with Freedom Schools? I was a Freedom Schools counselor, high school counselor back in the day, teaching the youth. I thought I wanted to be an education major and switched in my first semester after my second semester. I was an education major for 2 semesters, and I said, yeah, this ain't for me. Um, but they're trying to help start a Freedom School at Grace Baptist Church, which I think is awesome. I would totally do a BSN Freedom School. I just need to find a facility, and I need to raise like 60 grand because these kids need something to do. These children need something to do. Okay. I kind of love it, y'all. I kind of love it. I'm loving it. Wait till I make this. Wait till I make this. Uh, Shut up. My neck, my back. Oh. Shamira and Brooklyn Timmy having the whole entire conversation. All right, y'all. Again, what are y'all rule of thumb for elastic? Are you overlapping or we'll figure that out another time? Nobody has time for that. No. We are going to drinking my water, minding my biz. They said overlock it. Nobody has time for that. Child, nobody has time for that. I'm just going to do what I do. No. Let's see, 20. No, I want to go back and forth. Let's see. Not you signing this. What you mean? What I say? Hold on. What I said? Hold on. What I said? Drinking my water, minding my business. One. First of all, soca is my jam. I used to play carnival. But what soca song did I sing? What Trini song did I sing? That I was singing a Beyonce song. Drinking my water, minding my business. One day I'm overrated. 2 days on my. Oh, it is. No, I was singing the Beyonce song "Heated." That's part of "Heated." When she say drinking my water, minding my biz. One day I'm overrated. Tuesday on my flip flop, flipping flip flopping ass. That's what I was singing. That is what I was singing. So that is how our elastic is looking. We did not overlap. We just push the raw edges to each other, and we just did a zigzag stitch. If I had a cover stitch machine, then we could have been even better. But it's okay. Beyonce might have been inspired by that. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. So now we are going to install. This is way longer than I wanted to be on here. An hour and a half is way too long. Um, do I put this on top? Do I install it if Terrence is still in the building? Place the elastic onto the garment, right sides to right sides together. Yes, and then you flip it inside out. Okay. Right sides together. Child, what notches? I didn't even know this thing had notches. Oh well. So I could have taken my overlocker, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just going to. Stretch it as I go. Wish for the best. Put some zig fabric under it. Why? I know I'm gonna stress Auntie Kara out, but girl, we gonna wing this. I'm like, should I give? I do have my overlap. I do have my serger threaded. Question is, do I feel like? Maybe I will pull it out. It's fine. Okay. Auntie Kara, what is stopping you from pulling out your sewing machine right now? Are you still at the office? Okay. I can dig that. I'm drinking. I'm drinking. Rum. Then that's a reggae song. That ain't no trendy song. Rum and Red Bull. Y'all saw McCall's just dropped some patterns today. What are y'all thoughts? They just reheating nachos, in my opinion. But you know, whatever. To each his own, child. They reheating a lot of nachos yet again. I was like, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. Mm-hmm. Listen, I don't even bother. I don't even bother. I didn't know they had a newsletter. They got a newsletter? I ain't know. Oh, excuse me. They must not they must have fired all the designers. Bye. Bye. Shamir. He said they must have let go of the talent. If they were smart, they would hire some cheap labor from FIT. Them kids probably know how to whip up something. If they were smart. Okay. I think think I want to fold this twice. All right, y'all. So the elastic is in. Okay, girl. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So I'm gonna be done with the sewing machine for now. I've got enough to show y'all what it's giving. I could go in. I think, do I want to double fold this? You might be able to double fold her. So that the elastic doesn't show, I did double fold it. I hope it is. And I'll just go back in after I'm done later. I just need to see how long it is. For my preferred, I would prefer to hide the elastic. So I'm hoping that this is going to be long enough to make it work. And I'm just going to stitch down both the sides and hem it offline. All right. Let's see what we working with, y'all. Got to take out my trash. I made that dress. Did I gave you the book, right, Shamir? Did I give you the book? Hopefully y'all can. Yes, y'all can. Y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. Y'all can probably see me. Can you see me? Brother, can you see me? Ouch! I don't care. Oh, can I get this over myself? Oh. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, it's still long enough. I love the pot. Did I put this on the right way? Yeah. See? Y'all see? It's cute. It's cute. It's summery. I could have made the elastic a little bit tighter. Crazy thing is Terrence warned me, but I was like, oh, I got more boobs than him. I'll be all right. But I love the pockets. It's cute. Again, what I would do, honestly, y'all, is I would if you want to add pockets, I would skip this piece and keep this piece. But I would just make it a simple pocket. These two pieces I would skip. I would cut off, like there's an extension piece on the side. And I get it. It helps you remember what the back versus the front is. This is the front. Yeah, I would just keep the standard like inset pocket. That's what I would do personally going forward. Like this piece, I feel like the facing and this complicates things. But it's cute. It's cute. It's easy. It's flowy. I don't know what it. I don't think it's see through. Can y'all see through it? It's not. If you, it's not too. I don't think you can see through it, but I probably won't be able to tell until I go outside. But I'm gonna do a baby hem because I want to wear heels. I love the pockets. It's super cute. I'm gonna make this again and again and again. The color is cute, and I can't wait to make it with Nikki's tote bag. So that's what I'm gonna be making on Friday. I'm trying to find somebody to do the daytime joint on Fridays because that's like a big gap in the programming. So I'm gonna go and see how it goes. But I think this is going to be so cute. Just imagine it with a little tote. It would be cute. I had 2 yards of this, so I could make it another bag. But just imagine like a little bag. Yeah, it's gonna be cute. You can't see through it? Okay, good. Hour and 45 minutes. You know me. Next week I'll be making a call 7757. We're gonna keep it even more simple. I might actually do it out of this fabric because I have a little piece left. So yeah. Thanks again for hanging out with me, y'all. This was fun. Yeah, it's definitely I feel like this dress, you gotta make sure you pick the right fabric and or print. Like a vibrant color looks good, a good satin. Um the starter kit, yes, Shamir. The starter kit. She's coming out. She's coming out to play. So we're gonna make her. I thought about doing Jazz's pants. I'm still on the fence, but we're gonna do the top for sure. We're gonna make it out of this fabric. This is Terrence's fabric. Again, more Minerva fabric. Um, so I'm just trying to like plow through these projects, get it done. You know, it's crazy. I don't wear necklaces. It might be good to wear one, but I don't wear necklaces. If I do anything, it will be super simple. Not a head wrap. No, I'm not a head wrap girl. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. I don't wear head wraps. Y'all trying to make me a nana. This is gonna be real leisurely, y'all. If anything, I wear earrings. I don't wear necklaces. I will wear an earring moment. But I'll wear necklaces. I don't. I wear like some exaggerated earrings, but yeah. I don't wear necklaces. I don't. Y'all, this is gonna be a real simple look for the Minerva crowd. But no, this is super cute. Like I feel like if you wear koi, I feel like a koi earring would look cute with this. I don't own any koi, but I think this will be a perfect look to wear because all y'all koi girl. I know Sen is a koi girly. Monica's a koi. Tete, Monica. So you, Monica. She's a koi girly. Yeah. Yeah, she does too. So I feel like this is the kind of dress. Cause I feel like when I see girls, and there's I saw a couple girls at the festival with koi on, and it's definitely a signature. But I hate when people do too much and then wear her jewelry, and I'm like, And I'm a person that's like, yes, do too much, but her jewelry speaks for itself. So I feel like everything else should be kind of understated, for sure. Yeah, I don't think my ears can handle it. Like they look really heavy, and my ears are already like I feel like the older I get, the more sensitive my skin gets. So, but like it, yeah, her stuff looks super heavy, but I do appreciate it. I love her designs. Yeah. All right, y'all. This was fun. I appreciate y'all. This was so fun. Tomorrow, Tidry will be on, and Renee will be on in the afternoon on Twitch. Tidry will be on YouTube. So y'all definitely make sure y'all hang out with them, support them. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. This was fun. Bye.